Hello, today we're going to make a healthy vegan version of our hamburger helper. To make it, we're going to make a roasted red pepper cream sauce. To make the sauce, we're going to use 2 large red peppers that we're going to roast, 1 12-ounce package of silken tofu firm, drained and crumbled, 2 cloves of garlic peeled and minced, 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of dried basil, 1/8 of a teaspoon of black pepper, and some no salt seasonings. Then to put the dish together, we're going to use Morningstar Farms crumbles, a large bag of mixed vegetables, and a whole wheat pasta. You can use any pasta of your choice. Today we're going to use penne. So let's get started. To start our dish, you're going to need to roast your red peppers. To do that, you're going to want to get your oven going to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Then you're going to take a baking dish, spray it with a little non-stick cooking spray. Then after you've taken your peppers and cut them in half and remove the tops and all the seeds, you're going to want to place them face down on your baking dish. Now here you can drizzle them with some olive oil, or we're just going to use no stick cooking spray. Just give them a light spritz of no stick cooking spray, and then sprinkle them with some no salt seasonings. And maybe a little black pepper. Now you want to roast these for 15 or 20 minutes, turning at least once halfway through the process to ensure even roasting.
About halfway through, or 10 minutes, we're going to take these out of the oven and turn them over with a pair of tongs. And then we're going to place this back in the oven for 10 more minutes.
Okay, our peppers are done roasting, about 20 minutes. We flipped them once halfway through. You can see they're a little black around the edges. That should be about what you're looking for. Doesn't hurt to have them a little charred here and there. A little charred on the bottom. Now we're going to take these and we're going to place them in a brown bag. Any brown bag you happen to have around. And we're going to close this bag up and we're going to let them sit for about 15 minutes. Our peppers have been allowed to cool and rest in the bag for 15 minutes. So now you're going to take them out of the bag and set them on your cutting board. And you're going to use your fingers and you're going to peel the skin off of them. Once you get all the skin peeled off, you're going to discard this skin because we're not going to use it. Okay, after you have them peeled, just give them a quick rough chop. And set aside.
Once you have your peppers peeled and roughly chopped, we're going to use a food processor and add the red peppers, the tofu, the crumbled tofu, balsamic vinegar, olive oil, garlic, and your seasonings. And cover this up and whisk this up until smooth. And should look something like this.
Now that we have our sauce all done, it's time to make our hamburger helper. To get it started, you're going to want to get your pasta going. You're going to cook it according to the directions on the box. We want to leave it just a little shy of al dente so we can finish cooking it with the rest of the ingredients when we make our hamburger helper. Also, the one nice thing about cooking at home and creating your own recipes is you can change it as you go. And we decided to make a change, and we're going to add some onion to our hamburger helper. So that's going to be our next step, is to go ahead and get our onion started. We put some olive oil in a large pot and got it warmed up, and now we're going to throw our onion in, and we're going to cook it till it's tender and translucent.
Once your onions start to get translucent, we're going to add some garlic in there. Mix it around. And continue sauteing for about an additional minute or two. Once your garlic starts to get fragrant and your onions are translucent, we're going to add our bag of mixed veggies. And a bag of crumbles. And we're just going to stir this around and get them warmed up. And put a lid on them and let them sit for a couple minutes.
When your pasta is just shy of al dente, or just on the chewy side a little bit, we're going to go ahead and drain it. But before we drain it, we want to make sure we save a couple of cups of the water. We may need it, we may not need it, but it's good to save it just in case we do. In case we need a little more moisture when we make our mixture. Now we can go ahead and drain our pasta and set it aside.
Once our veggie mixture is all warmed up, we can give it a little mix. Then we're going to add our roasted red pepper sauce. And then we're going to add our drained pasta. And mix it up. If it looks a little dry, which it looks like it is, this is when you would add a little bit of your reserved pasta water. And mix it up. And this looks like it's just about right. Alright, once you have this mixed well, we're going to cover this, reduce your heat to low, medium, and you want to let this cook for about 15 minutes.
After your dish is cooked for 15 minutes or so, you want to take the lid off, give it a stir. At this point you want to check your pasta, see if it's done, and your veggies are all done. If so, it's ready to enjoy. Thanks for watching.
We hope you enjoyed our video.
If you did, please subscribe.
And feel free to leave a comment below. Bye!
Bye!